Hello there. Welcome here. I am Mila. I am a lot of things, but one thing I am is a mindset coach. And even more importantly, a magician. And I'm here to awaken your superpowers via the wonderful laws of attraction, assumption, law of one, law of being, my own interpretation of it, my own understanding, and my own interpretation of it. I think that's right on it. Today, I want to talk about the beauty and the freedom, the instant freedom that relief allows us to have. It's definitely something that Abraham Hicks was talking about. I don't know if they're still talking about it because I don't necessarily follow them that much anymore, but it was a really poignant explanation of how relief is like a 0 point, basically. It's a reset. And they were saying that relief was in between every emotion in the emotional guidance scale, but also I'm seeing emotions as dimensions, actually. And we're so interested in shape shifting and timeline shifting and identifying with a new version of us so that we are aligned with the reality that we consciously want to create, right? Well, this concept of relief is basically a portal in between every dimension, every version of yourself, every different state of being, every different identity. And yes, you can absolutely close your eyes for an instant and with me, feel what relief feels like. Do you see? You see how it's kind of disconnected from attachment. It's a detached state. You're like, letting go, right? Okay, well, I found an even better trick through a book that I half read. That's kind of what I do with books these days anyway. We're all ADHD now, right? The book is called You Are Not Broken, and it's written by Christopher Duncan, who teaches subconscious reprogramming. Really brilliant work, by the way. And in his book, in his technique, actually, he invites people to go into innocence state, but he breaks it down differently. He talks about innocence as in no sense, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool because, I don't know if you've heard this before, but I'm sorry I can't name who said this in this world that we live in, but it goes something like, children lose their innocence, lose their connection with identifying with source, God, spirit, all that is, the moment they start naming things, they start identifying things. This is a tulip, this is a lily, this is a poppy. It creates a distance between your experience of it, so your beingness, and categorizing the information in your mind. So basically you go left brain. In right brain, you're in absolute bliss, you're taking it all in. There's no hierarchy whatsoever between different concepts, between things and people and colors and textures and all the things. There's no categorizing, so it's all one thing that you're experiencing. And the moment we start identifying things, we, in a way, create a separation. And also, it's a form of positioning. And I'm going to make a video about that because that's really important. But my point is that just as you can experience relief, you can also experience in no sense. So you can do it with me. Let's close our eyes and bring up the word in no sense. And now let your mind think all the things it's already thinking and all the things it wants to think. Let your monkey mind go wild, but flatten all the information. Stop for a minute giving value and hierarchy to your thoughts and to your impressions. Let it all be one thing. In no sense. We're removing the sense out of the things. And therefore, we are left at our 0 point, where everything is accessible. All the realities, all the identities, all the experiences, you come back to center with this. This is something I do daily in my meditation, and I find that it's the quickest way for me to find my alignment back. So to come back to a sense of possibility, to come back to a sense of power, to come back with feeling connected to all that is, and to remember that I am all that is. And from there, think again. From there, identify again. From there, create what you want. Go into the reality that you want, into your imagination, and try on different identities. But because you have resetted your positioning, now the world is your oyster. Because see, the stories that we create and recreate and repeat to ourselves daily about X, Y, and Z, about everything, let's be honest, we hold on to. We assign meaning and we get attached to that meaning because in a way it makes us feel safe. But what happens when you're in resistance? What happens if you're in resistance to the current moving you forward, moving you into different realities, different moments of experience, of you experiencing all that you are, in joy, in love, in bliss? I like to think of resistance as this. The current can pass through. Oh, but the more resistant you are, nothing can pass through. So when you come back to 0 point, when you come back to removing sense of what you're giving meaning, all of a sudden, the stories kind of disintegrate. And you're left with feeling and being the current. Thank you so much for watching me today. I know that it struck a chord, at least in one of you. Pretty sure in many. So don't be a stranger. Give me the thumbs up. It really helps me get feedback, see where I'm going, and see if I'm going in the right direction. Well, I'm following the upstairs command, so I know I am doing that, but it's good to connect with you. And subscribe to my channel. We're growing a team here, a team of magical, enlightening people. And, oh yeah, I can't forget about that. I'm a mindset coach, so I offer coaching. If you want information about that, if you want help If you want me to help you, to guide you towards the reality that you want and hold your hand as you're stepping into it, well, all the information you need is below in the description box. And yes, I will see you in my next video. But in the meantime, have a magnificent day.